Hello, Hogziller here again. In today's video, I'm going to cover the recently released Tropican Shores DLC for Tropico 6. In this video, you will get my likes, dislikes, and recommendation. The Tropican Shores DLC was released on June 18th for a cost of $14.99, but until July 2nd, you can get this DLC for only $13.49. Included in this DLC is one new campaign map along with 3 new sandbox maps. If you like these kind of videos, press that like button. If you have a question, leave a comment below so I can get back to you, and please subscribe to my channel. Starting with my likes, we have a new campaign map with a long scenario, and oh boy is it a long scenario. I would compare it on the level of the Battle Royale scenario, and it's a little bit like also the final scenario for the Caribbean Skies DLC. This is unlike any other recent DLCs where there was multiple campaign maps. There is now just a single map that we haven't seen since Splitter or Llama of Wall Street DLCs. You will go through each era from the colonial to the modern times, and this is not going to be a 10-minute get it done. You are going to spend hours on this one. The second like is lots of new buildings, especially at sea. There are houseboats, floating neighborhoods, artificial coral reefs, and floating restaurants, to name just a couple. The third like is that everything is not spelled out. Now this one is actually going to be a like and a dislike, but we'll talk about that dislike in a bit, because I like how I had to figure some things out without it being told to me. You have to figure out what you need to build for this expansive scenario, and you have to figure out that you need to build a robust economy to get to the end of the map. Now for some of my dislikes of this DLC. The first thing is we only got one campaign map. For $14.99, which you only get one campaign map, that's kind of on the light side for what you're paying, considering past DLCs would get you 4 or 5 campaign maps. I think the developers tried to make up for it with some new sandbox maps, but I usually don't play those. Granted, this is one really long scenario, but I generally like different maps and variety. The other thing that other people might not like is everything is not spelled out for you on what to do next. I know I had this in the like column earlier, but there is one thing at the very end that you had to complete to win this scenario that wasn't spelled out, and I spent hours upon hours trying to figure out how to win that election at the end of the campaign, which I eventually did, but I spent many extra hours trying to figure that out. Overall, I'm glad they don't spell it out, but they really buried the lead on that one, which I did not like. And now for my recommendation. Should you go out and get the Tropican Shores DLC? Yes, but that is a hesitant yes. If you have all the other DLCs and you enjoy Tropico 6, then I recommend going out and getting this DLC to keep up to date. There is only one campaign map, but it is a long play map. If you only have the base game and there are some other DLCs that you want to get, like New Frontiers, go and get those first. I just wonder when this style of DLC has been added that maybe it is time for Tropico 7 to come out and take a completely different look at the game. I know I said that previously on another DLC, and then they came out with New Frontiers, so maybe there is still some life in the game, but I would love to see a Tropico 7 come out. That is all for this video. If you like these kind of videos, press that like button. If you have a question, leave a comment below so I can get back to you, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.